think it might be time to admit to myself that I have a shoe addiction. Hi, I'm Christin, a full-time American reseller making her way from Seattle to Sydney, and here we are in the shoe department. As always, today's trip started off strong until I checked comps. These did not come home with me, nor did these. Am I going to show you more things that didn't come home with me? Absolutely, and I'm going to tell you why. For instance, this Madewell romper. She's absolutely gorgeous. You know I love to say that. But the prices here are too high compared to what is selling online currently. I cannot invest $21 on a piece that's going to flip for $30 to $40 minus fees. And that's fine. We'll just keep searching. I am going to hope that someone local who can afford these prices will find these pieces before they make it to the landfill. What a waste to have something priced so high that no one can grab it. Joining me today is my daughter, Sydney. Yes, I'm moving to a city that has the same name as my daughter. I had no idea when I named her that all those years ago. Just a fun little coincidence. She'll make an appearance later. While I'm struggling through this dress rack looking for something to flip, she's off in search of anything pink and Hello Kitty. This crochet number caught my eye, and the little dangly tag here is knitted and knotted. I try to get it in focus. That's an Anthropologie brand. How do I know this? Well, the same way you can know this. Let's check that inner tag. The RN number is 66170, and that's shared by Anthropologie, Free People, and Urban Outfitters. Priced at $349, this deserves a second look and a chance to come home with me. And yeah, Sydney's doing great. You spot all that Hello Kitty stuff in the cart? That's hers. Ah, I've spotted what could be a keeper. New with tags ASOS Maternity, but oh, that price. It is too close to what this jumper is selling for currently online. That's gonna have to be a pass. And more maternity wear standing out to me today. This beautiful flowery number is from Hatch. This is the collaboration with Target, the 9s. And at this price point, I cannot bring it home. Rude. Too many holes. Look, so much treasure. Is it? A whole wall of grab bags.
Hi, I'm Sydney, or Little Pink, and I go thrifting with my mom when she sources for her reselling. So, while we were out, I found these absolutely adorable pink Hello Kitty Puma sneakers. They've got the Hello Kitty gold emblem on the side there, and they've got these little tongue piece that's shaped like Hello Kitty's ears. Super, super cute.
So Sid had a great day. Let's see how I did. One by one, I'm checking the comps on everything I put in this cart. The prices are too high to take a chance. Technical difficulties will happen later because of this curious kitty. Stick with me, I promise I come back. And here's what came home. Average cost of goods this day was $10.37. We have 7 pieces hanging, 1 already photographed and put away, and 1 already sold. First, we're going to start off with this absolutely gorgeous, yeah, I say it all the time, gorgeous. This is a vintage 2-piece set. Check out some of these details. Pleating. It ties at the side. It does have somewhat of a balloon sleeve and shoulder pads. And the matching skirt that I've hung with it is about midi length. It really is beautiful. And when I was debating in the shop, someone passing by said, "If you don't buy it, I will." And I admit that did skew me. Look at the close-up of that pattern though. It's a bit like animal print. Here's one of the tags on the vintage piece. It is all polyester. And here's the brand, which is super fun. In the mood. Next, and staying in dresses, another long, it's a midi to maxi length dress. It has a slit down the back as well as a V-neck exposure on the back side. Now there is a little bit of some loose threading there that I will disclose. And let's check out the brand as well as the price tag. Tagged $11.79. I will be doing an average cost of goods for the day. And this is Versace Jean Couture. It's like a different line of Versace. It's still made in Italy, has European sizing, had a lot of things that I thought would make it acceptable for me to resell at that price. Very 90s style, I would say. Next dress is an all white puff sleeved, again pleated with some button detailing, tie waist with the original fabric belt. And let's take a look at this tag. Again, marked higher than what my average was for the day. Mark New York, size small. This is not a brand I choose just for the brand's sake alone. This was style. The last dress of this haul is also my Australian piece of the day. I am going to start adding in the footage of all the Australian things I find in Thrift. Usually it's a kangaroo or a koala or just something that reminds me of being over there. I get extra excited if it's a brand because then I learn what I'll have available to me and maybe what I should be looking for when I move over. This was new with tags, so that was a little extra exciting. Shona Joy. It's a navy blue cocktail dress. It's called the drape dress because it's gathered here. Long midi to maxi length. It does have some flaws, so the tag did say sold as is. It's slight, like white discolorations. Very hard to find. Now, I'll show you what I saw in the thrift store. I just looked up the website. I was not looking for the exact dress. I just wanted to get an idea of this brand. I already knew what it retailed for because I have the tag. Now check out what I found when I came home. The actual dress is sold on REVOLVE. It's still available, however, one is left and it's a tinier size. The price they have is a bit misleading. Look at this again. REVOLVE does say $280, but what the tag tells us is that's 280 Australian dollars. It's not equivalent to American dollars. And now, looking at my notes, because I'm a Capricorn and of course I have notes, 280 Australian dollars is currently equivalent to 189 US American dollars. So that's one American dollar equals 148 Australian, about $1.50. So just for an easier price comparison, if you have $20 American, you can get about $30 worth of Australian goods. It breaks down to like $29 and change at today's exchange rate. I know I said I was transitioning out of sweater season because spring is supposedly coming, but it snowed like 4 times this week. I'm still wearing sweaters. Everyone I know is still wearing sweaters, and they're still selling. The first one I picked up was thanks in part to Lori at Lori's Boston Found. I felt the fabric and I knew it was something nice. The tag is coming off a little. It's baby alpaca, and Lori had said alpaca sells well all year round. So I'm going to take that chance, and I brought it home. This does have puffed shoulder pads in the interior, a cuffed sleeve, and it's just a basic long open front cardigan. pretty heavy, and we've got some pockets. The emerald green color sold me as well. Our next piece is Madewell. I find Madewell a lot here in the Pacific Northwest. This is a bit pricier for me to spend on a Madewell sweater. However, I looked up the comps and they said it was a decent flip. This is the speckled cardigan, button front, pockets. But if you look up close, it really is pretty. It's not just beige. And the last piece that I have hanging here with me is quite a showstopper, isn't she? This cool tweed jacket, like a blazer jacket coat, is Anthropologie. The brand is here, and then so helpful, it says by Anthropologie. This is already listed, and I'm hoping she sells before the season is over. So not here on the rack with me is one of my favorite finds that I wanted to get listed right away. A Lululemon navy blue cabin yogi cardigan. Size 4. It has the hang tag. It's everything I need. It's also reversible, which is kind of cool. So that's for sale in my shop. The only other thing from this particular haul that's already been listed, sold. Did you catch it in my cart? It's the knitted and knotted Anthropologie piece. And it had a flaw. The reason it was priced at $3.99, maybe because they didn't know the brand or maybe because they saw the flaw as well, we'll never know. It did have some bleach marks down the side. I disclosed it. It sold on eBay a day later for $38.99. That included free shipping, so here's the breakdown. On eBay, $38.99 meant I paid a total of $5.51 as my final value fee. That includes the 30 cents per order. It did sell as a promoted listing, so that was another $3.50. And I paid for shipping. This was a bulkier item, so it went priority in a flat rate mailer, which was $7.60 on me. That gives me a profit after my average cost of goods of $10.37 of $22.38. Now, you could argue that I made more if I would have put in my cost of goods as the actual ticket price. However, I run my business with a cost of good average of my purchases for the day. It all comes out in the wash, guys. When picking up items that have a higher cost of goods, which for me and where I am right now, I do consider $10 a higher cost of goods, I look to sell things for $40 or more on average. If you're selling something for $40 and you're paying 20% and you're paying $10 cost of goods, you leave with about $22 as your profit. If it sells for less, say you clearance it out, or it just wasn't something that held a higher resale value, let's say $25. You're paying $5 in fees and you pay $10 cost of good. That leaves you with $10. Yes, you've doubled your money. So anywhere between the 25 and 40, I feel like I've done an okay job. Now, I don't want to run my business only selling things for $25 and paying $10. Okay, hiya, baby. Depending on how expensive your area is, if you're working full-time or part-time, if you're supporting yourself or a family, or if this is for a vacation fund. So what I was trying to convey was that your cost of goods really only matters to you. And that's it for today. Thanks so much. Happy thrifting and enjoy the next chapter. Please like and subscribe. Come back next time.